So where would I go to find developers, or where have you gone that's been successful to find great developers?
That's a good question. I remember when I was first becoming technical, I kind of opened my eyes to like a whole new world of developers that I didn't know before, and it was like, man, if only I knew that these things existed before.
Yeah.
And like, why doesn't everyone else do this? It seemed like an unfair advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of people go to like tech meetups to try to find a technical person.
Right.
They go around to events where there's a lot of other business people, startup events, or things like that. And then there may be like 100 other people pitching ideas to like a handful of developers. And it's the odds just aren't good for you there. So you kind of want to go to where developers are actually hanging out, right? And that may not be obvious to you if you aren't a developer. So the places that I found were really useful are meetups and events designed specifically for development and around development. Their developers love hanging out in groups and coding. So in New York City, there's tons of events, and in just about any major city, there are things like Hacker Hours is one example that our friend Aiden runs. There are probably over a dozen other events like that here where every night of the week 10, 20 people get together, they're coding together.
And what if you're not a coder? Can anyone come to this meeting? Like, what would you do there?
You can. I would be wary of just going and pitching.
Yeah.
But it definitely helps to be interested. Right?
Okay.
It's one thing to pitch and ask someone for something.
Yeah.
It's another to go and to just genuinely want to get help. And so, what I would recommend, and I think you guys are already on that path, is to want to know about technology.
Right. So if you come and you're like maybe a few days or weeks into coding, or you've taken 1 month Rails, or you've and then it's like, I had some questions, or I need some help with this, or all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just not diving into here's my idea. Right. Will you help me?
Can you hire me?
But
Can I hire you?
But I'm running into this problem. Maybe you're doing Codecademy, or maybe you're doing some coding exercise, or just trying to set something up, and then you're initiating a conversation. Awesome. People are very friendly, and they love actually helping each other out. Right? When it seems like here's a person who really could use help, because they remember what it was like to not know that stuff and how frustrating it was.
Awesome.
Developers also love hanging out online.
Okay.
So
tell me more.
So there's like developer chat rooms like IRC, right?
Ooh, yeah.
You may get like a bristly reception depending on what you do there, but it's certainly like a place to go to find some.
And what do you do? So IRC is this like chat, right? When you do like stalk them like in the wild, you're like, I found you.
Yes, but definitely. I made the mistake when I first went on IRC to message someone, because it was like, I was like, I need help with this thing, and he was like, okay, I can help you. So I clicked his username, and it was like a private message, and he was just like, he called me out in the main chat room. He's like, Matan, don't private message me. Don't ever private message me.
Whoa.
And I didn't find out until later that private messaging someone on IRC is a very offensive thing to do.
It's like touching a stripper.
Yeah. Whoa. It's really, really bad.
You don't do it.
You don't do it.
Okay.
You don't do it unless they explicitly invite you to do it.
It's like a whole world, this IRC thing.
I mean, there's a culture around it. Just like if you went on Reddit or if you went on anywhere else, there's a culture around it. But there is an option